As the summer came to a close, local public art nonprofit Joy Engine made sure it ended on a high note. You may have heard of Joy Engine from their past installations like Cracking Art, which brought a flock of big, brightly colored plastic bird sculptures to Milwaukee's Lakeshore State Park. A pair of pink birds from Cracking Art are still on display across from the Milwaukee Public Market today. On historic Mitchell Street, Joy Engine held a first-of-its-kind, large-scale art and light festival called Nitelight. The creative team behind Nitelight share how a process called projection mapping made this outdoor event truly unique. On Milwaukee's South Side, one of the last festivals of the season took place. On the surface, it was just another street festival. It was family-friendly, there were lots of local vendors, there was good food, good music, and fun activities. But what made this festival different was the main event. This was Nitelight. Presented by Joy Engine, a local public art nonprofit. They worked with local artists to bring a dazzling light and art show to historic Mitchell Street.
Joy Engine is a newer nonprofit. Basically what we like to do is really wow the city of Milwaukee, like bring in crazy events that we aren't seeing around here. And I had gone to a festival last year in Cincinnati called Blink, which is a 30-block installation of different kinds of light shows. I fell in love with a type of art called projection mapping.
Projection mapping is the art of using projectors to map light onto three-dimensional objects. This technique, combined with music and sound, creates a highly immersive experience.
I would say my favorite part about this is the fact that we're projecting 30,000 lumens of light onto a 3-story building that's a block wide.
I'm super excited to see the work on the building and see everybody's work on the building. This is something I've never seen in person, so I'm really excited about it.
4 Milwaukee artists were picked to create short films for Nitelight. Wes Tank and Brianna Cole were 2 of the contributing artists.
My piece is essentially a visual score of a song that I made. And it's a song that I started like 10 years ago, and I was working on it off and on. It's part of a larger album that I'm going to be dropping this year. But I love Mitchell Street. I love the people of this neighborhood, and it's a really great part of town. And I'm really excited to see some like cool stuff happening here and activating this awesome historic corridor.
I think that the piece that I created really embodies that joy, and even though it's not in the same style as my other work, being able to animate a piece that kind of shows how I feel when I listen to the song is just super special to me.
Mitchell Street Arts was chosen to be the backdrop for this one-of-a-kind show. The 122-year-old building, once home to the Kunzelman Esser Furniture Company, is now a center for artists to work and collaborate.
We just had our grand opening on August 18th. The project actually started with the space, and we went through about 6 months of just talking with local residents, local artists, and civic leaders, and saying, what do you want to see here? What sort of programming would you come to? What do you want your street to look like in 5 years? And we had a vague sense as a team of what we wanted to build it into, but our entire mission and vision and values were informed by those conversations.
As the sun set on a cool September evening, audience members found their seats and waited in anticipation for the big show to start. I'm Sandy Max. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more arts-related stories.